Good morning, everyone, from the new Mankeys household. We have made it. We made our move. There are boxes and everything everywhere, but we have survived. And the best thing about our move was myself and Jules didn't have one fight, which is amazing. How do people move and not fight? That just shows how strong our relationship is. Hey, Julesy, he's in the background here. Guys, it is a fabulous day in Cape Town. We have got an incredible testimonial coming up. I think there's a bit of a misconception that our business is only about the ladies, and we only have lady transformation and stuff like that. But we have got the most incredible transformation that is coming up right now. I want to bring in a very, very, very special guest. I just want to pull up my internet over here so I can just check the feed for you guys. There we go. And say good morning to you guys. First and foremost. Now, this special individual is, I'm going to leave it to Louis to do the intro when we bring him in. But, I mean, the result is, do you have the overlay? Jules, can you bring up the overlay for me of the transformation and what we can see, if it's there, but if not, don't stress about it. But, you know, like it's about a complete on the one-on-one program, a life-changing experience of when someone thinks they can't do something, they get into a system, they focus on their nutrition, they focus on their training, and they're married together. And you find that incredible connection with your coach. This morning, we've had every single Friday, we sit together as a group, which is all the coaches, the whole of Jeff, the whole group of us. And we discuss incredible stories of we call them our Jeffs, which are our clients, and how they've transformed, how they have reached their goals, be it a mental, physical, whatever it may be, from that perspective, and how Jeff has sort of impacted their lives going forward, which has been absolutely incredible. Guys, please. So yeah, you know, and the stories that came out of that has been absolutely insane this morning, and I am very, very excited to dive into this interview. It's something that is going to tickle your heart. It's something that is going to show you that it's possible, and I hope you have someone at home who's in a similar situation that you think, wow, we can do the intervention. Sorry, guys, shh, please. We have an intervention. We come in, we change that direction of what they're doing in their life softly or in a dramatic way, and we get an incredible result. So look at this transformation over here. Okay, this is what we're dealing with, guys. 20 kilos down, 40 centimeters down, 3 men's sizes in your trousers, your pants. It is life-changing stuff. Look at that shape change. I mean, 4 months, that has been absolutely just foundation laid for me, brought up, and just changed for the rest of your life. There will never be something going back. Can we bring in our special guest? I want Louis. Louis is going to give us a little bit of an introduction into the legends that we are dealing with this morning. It is, guys, a warm
morning,
welcome.
Stevie, Johno.
Morning.
I am, Louis, I'm going to leave the intros up to you because this is amazing. I want you to introduce your incredible Jeff. It's got to come from you. You've owned this as an incredible transformation, and I don't want to steal your thunder. So show the world the introduction of what you've done, and the impact that we've had. Just incredible. I actually get a bit speechless when I watch it. It's amazing.
Cool, thanks, Johno. Yeah, man, I think I don't like taking the spotlight. I think for me, it's all the client. You know, we've laid the foundation, and you know, we've given Steve the platform to change his life. And I think, you know, from day one, you know, Steve has tried a lot of programs in his life, and I think, you know, when he signed up to this program, you know, I just wanted him to gain trust, and I said to him, Steve, you know, do you trust me? You trust the process? You know, we can do it. And, you know, he hasn't looked back since day one. He's really trusted me, the process. He's put in the hard work, and his mindset is just incredible. You know, 4 months, he hasn't veered off, you know, and he really has done extremely well, on managing the days where he's had his parties on the weekends and he's had his bras and the things, but we've managed that to fit into his lifestyle. And, that's the biggest thing that we try to do, is to make sure that we build something for him that he can sustain forever. And, he's really taken well to that. And the results are there. It shows that he's been absolutely amazing. He's put in the work. And yeah, Steve, just super, super proud of your efforts. And I mean, the results that you've shown in the last 4 months has taken you back to about 30 years of your life. So that is exceptional changes. I'm super proud of you.
Yeah.
Steve, incredible. It's mind blowing. Tell us who is Steve? Tell us give us a bit of feedback of who Steve is.
Well, I'm a business. I'm my own business. Well, with two partners, we do housing development for mainly the low cost housing, the government subsidized housing, based in KZN in Durban. Stay in Durban, yeah, and yeah, I've got a wife and 2 kids. One is my boy is 16, and then my daughter is going out with Louis.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I'm coming for inside information. Steve, what was the turning point? I'm sure that with that relationship that you guys have got, you probably got bullied into doing this. But what is the turning point? What switched in your head and said, "I've got to make a change"?
Yeah, as Louis said, I have tried other programs and things and had managed to lose weight, but always sort of put it on again. But never, like maybe lost 6, 7, 8 kgs and then would put it back on and that sort of thing. And then when Louis moved down to Cape Town and he started with you guys, and he phoned me and said, "Look, give it a bash, let's just try." And he said, "Just trust me, this thing works. I'm telling you now it'll work." And in the beginning, I was a little bit skeptical, obviously, like on any new program, you don't know. And when he told me, okay, what are your goals in that? And I said, okay, well, the first goals were just to get probably beyond about 10 kgs, and then like once we got to that, I said, okay. Then my wife said, no, okay, well, because I was, would have been about 15 kgs lighter when we were married. So she said, okay, you need to get to that. So that was kind of the next goal. And then I said, okay, then we got to break 100 because that was 103. And then when I got to 103, then I said, no, we got to break 100. And then, so it's been incredible. I never thought that, I would get so far. Like when we started, it's been amazing.
Yeah, it's insane. I mean, like, if you look at your body shape change of where you are now,
yeah,
to shift 20 kilos, it's a lot. It's like we were discussing off air earlier. It's like it's 20 blocks of butter. It's 21 liter bottles of water that comes off your body. You must be feeling so much better. It must be insane. Like your movement wise, your clothes, everything.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, everything. I mean, everything just feels so much better. As you say, the clothes. I mean, I'm having, I don't know, I shift my belts, just shifting. It's like I have to put new holes in the belt.
100%. Steve, how's it been at work? I mean, are you feeling like a little bit more productive? Feeling like you got more energy and will, determination?
Yeah. Definitely more energy. Yeah, definitely more energy, and feeling so much better. Feeling just good. Everything's like amazing. Yeah, like I mean, such a change, such a big change. It's incredible.
Yeah, it's quite funny when you are sort of in a client-facing position and dealing with, at work and client-facing roles, how these sort of things boost your confidence like you cannot believe. Yeah. I mean, the way you approach meetings, the way you dealing with people in difficult situations. I just think subconsciously you feel so much better about yourself. You feel so much confident about yourself, how you look, etc. So I think subconsciously you just approach situations so much better. It's super interesting. Huh? But I love this dynamic between you two. You guys. Okay, so it can't be easy what you've done. I mean, I didn't even know this before, so I'm actually quite like, wow, Louis, you actually took on the challenge of your basically your future father-in-law and to drink.
Yeah.
Which is hard. That is hard. But it just
Yeah.
shows if you can do that, you can change anyone. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
how's the
Yeah.
relationship been? You guys interacting? Has your missus got involved and the mother-in-law's getting involved and everyone's getting involved, or have you just kept it
No, I
sort
think
of
we've been
quite strictly
we've been
professional?
good, eh? We've been really like, I handle Steve like any other client. When we have an assessment, it's assessment time, and Chelsea doesn't get involved in, oh, how's it doing and how's the dogs and that. It's nothing like that. It's a normal call and it's a normal work call for me. So I think once we have handled business, then we get chatting on the rugby and then how's things going and whatever it may be. But I mean, Steve's a professional guy. He's got his head screwed on right, positive guy, and yeah, man, we've really worked well together through this process, and he's made it a lot easier as well. Just the fact that he's super determined to get that, and now his next goal is to wear Speedo. So there we go.
Yeah.
Amazing.
No,
I like this.
I'm kidding.
Steve, I'm going to get you a Jeff Speedo made. The big Jeff on the back, Jeff Steve, or something like that. I'm thinking about it. It's so
Jeff on the
amazing.
front or the back.
Steve, I mean, listen, it's an incredible result. Just before we talk about something more, let's bring a bit of a fun element to this. Is there anything about Louis that we should know that you haven't told anyone or the world should know?
Oh, it's too much. Let's go, Steve. Tell him. Don't hold back, Steve. Tell him.
He plays the piano, by the way.
But that's amazing. I'd love to see that.
And I
when I'm wound up in Italy.
We went on a cruise around Europe, and Louis and Charles came with us, and we went on this wine tasting in Tuscany in Italy, and the next thing Louis gets up and he goes and starts playing the piano. this like place. But they loved it.
Gosh.
Trying to show off. Showing off, trying to show off.
It was a beautiful looking piano. I mean, come on.
Man. But,
Gosh.
Steve, just to get back to what you've done, I mean, like 20 kilos, obviously 3 pant size down, body shape change. It's just an incredible story, like for especially for our business. I mean, there is this perception that Jeff is only like sort of focusing on the ladies and helping with like women's focus, and it's not about that at all. The programming is designed for we got an incredible male base. You've done incredible results. If I can think of somebody we've interviewed before, like a top CEO guy called Kubis Minna from Tupperware, lost 24 kilos, ran Comrades within a year. I mean, like your story now, you know what I mean? Like 20 kilos down, life-changing experience, and just keeping on resetting and reformatting your goals. What would you have to say as advice for any other males out there or guys in a similar situation to you that are probably had a bit of a bad lifestyle, carrying 10 to 20, 25, 30 kilos, and are sitting on the fence going, oh, should I do it? What would you say to them to like almost just get them committed to taking the next step and just putting a nail in drawing a line in the sand and just like cracking on with this thing?
Yeah, that's it. Just get on with it. Get started. That's the first step. Once you're into it, it just becomes, to me, it just becomes easier and easier. The hardest step is the first step. But once you're in there, just get into it. Start, sign up, go for it. Once you're in, I promise you just see the changes, and it becomes easier actually, because once you've seen the changes, you want to do better and you want to do better. And it's incredible, and the program, it's not difficult, it's like, it's challenging. Yes, you've got to obviously do your workouts and you've got to eat the meal plan and that, but then you have your 1.5 days off as well. So you always, it's not like you ever feel like you're totally restricted. You know what I mean? You've still, like as Louis said, it's still having. Like I like my rugby, I like my bras and whatever. Okay, we haven't had rugby for a while, but still have the bras and that on a Saturday. Have my few beers and I've still managed to achieve what I've achieved. So it's like, yes, it's it's a change. It's definitely a big change in lifestyle, but not that bad that you can't do it. You can't be successful on the program.
100%. And I think like that 5.5 day principle is some people get quite daunted by it, but it's actually super simple. You know what I mean? And you know what I love about what you just said? It's like, I love my rugby. I have a couple of beers on the weekend. I stick to my 5.5 days, but for that day and a half, I relax and I'm just doing my thing. And you've created sustainability. So, you know, that's the most important thing for me, because us guys are terrible. You take our bra away from us. If you feel like having a beer, you take a beer away from us, we go absolutely crazy. You know what I mean? So it's having that day and a half just to be loose and just be normal, man. But also creating a new lifestyle with regards to that nutritional plan. You know what I mean? It's just guidelines. We're just changing habits. And you probably found like all the bits and pieces that you've taken out of the whole situation. That is the thing that's added up the most and got you the result that you needed.
Yeah. No, and I mean, there's lots of things. Like also when I started the program, I think we were only about 2 or 3 weeks in, and I went on a local cruise 4 days, and I said to Louis, "Oh, this is going to be like, I'm going to set me back." And he said, "No, don't worry about it. Just go there, enjoy yourself, and then when we come back, we'll just work extra hard, and it was fun. You know, it was perfect. It was no problem. I went there, had a good time. It was all you do and eat and drink on that ship. But but when we came back, just got straight back into it, and it was like whatever happened, whatever the weight I put on the ship, it was lost again. Like, it was gone.
Boom. Steve, it's well done. It's so cool to hear these stories. You know what I mean? It's amazing. Very well done, but it's you're doing incredible stuff. It's all about just changing small behaviors and making us win. Yeah. And that's it. You know what I mean? Like 20 kilos down, win. All your pant size down, win. All the centimeters down, win. And it's just going to increase everything. Your family must be happy. Your kids must be so proud of you. You know. Mrs. must be so happy. Louis.
Well, I even got the boys, because my son,
boys?
He's 15. I got my son, he's 15, and then I've got my nephew, who also stays with, he's 16. So I got them onto the Jeff Together thing. They've been doing that as well, so which is awesome.
Good. Just get them to comment. I'll give them a bit of a shout out. They must work. The youngsters must work.
No, they've done well. They've done very well, and they look forward to doing it as well. Every day they want to know when we're going to do the workout. Especially when it was lockdown, they stay at home all day. I go, Dad, when are we going to do the workout?
Definitely, Louis. Just to close off, what do you have to say to anyone out there who is keen to get involved with you? And you can, I mean, what you're doing is just incredible.
I think. Thanks, Johno. Thanks, man. I think for me, it's it's pretty simple. It's like Steve said there. It's the hardest part is making that commitment for yourself and just stepping over that line. That is probably the toughest part in the program. The coaches are there to push you along and help you coach your mindset around everything. So I think if there's any doubt you have in your mind, get rid of them now and really just focus on what you want in life and work for that. So if you have any doubts, certainly reach out to one of the coaches. We can really chat to you guys and unstuck that and really just discuss your goals and take things from there. But I think the biggest advice I can give you right now is get in touch with us and start somewhere. You don't want to wait another 6 months, because that's 6 months later, and that's 6 months of more harder work to get back. So it's a longer road to turn around from there, and I think the sooner you start, the better.
Amazing. Guys, well done. Steve,
thanks.
Super proud of you. You're such a legend. I think hopefully Louis done his this is going to be proper Lobola for him, and go towards that one day. But keep up the hard work. Steve, remember, go challenge all your friends, all the buggers out there, up in KZN and wherever they are. Just say, guys, come on, get on the train with us and let's help them out. Let's change your life.
Yeah. He's got a few friends I'm after.
Weekend. Enjoy the rugby, because there is rugby on. Have a beer tomorrow, celebrate. But back on track 5.5 days and keep it going.
100%. Good. So, Steve, well done. Super proud of you.
Cheers, man.
Well done, guys.
Steve.
Awesome.
Cheers, man.
Steve, guys, super interesting, Steve, you know what I mean? Like, that is just the most incredible story. It's life-changing stuff. And if you actually make it like relatable, if you go to a gym or you go and you pick up a 20-kilo weight, how heavy that is, man, it's a lot to lose. And like, you can just see he's just happy and he's smiling, and that's what it's all about. Behavior change, taking your training, taking your nutrition, getting that balance right, building your house on rocks, building that foundation, sticking to our principles that we believe in, having the incredible coach that underlies that and guides you through that process on a daily basis. Knowing where you're going, having that goal set, reassess every 3.5 weeks, and just keep climbing and climbing and climbing. You've got to start somewhere. You've got to make it happen. And that's what it's about. It's just about making the change. Behavior changes, but sustainable changes. And that's what we do. Guys, if you're sitting on the fence, don't hesitate. It is almost the end of the month. Next month, it's the end of next week. It's assessment week for us. So we do assessments on Jeff Together and on our one-on-one program. So we're expecting some huge results coming out of that. If you're ready, if you're probably holding back and trying to save a bit of money for it, whatever, take that little bit, invest in yourself. It's payday next week. Get involved. Make the contribution to yourself and get the change done. Think where you can be in 3 months' time when we get to summer. Okay. Go to jeff.fitness, www.jeff.fitness. Our Connect team are waiting for their incredible people. Our coaching team is exceptional. All our coaches are different, come from different backgrounds. You've got Louis, you got Janelle, you got Kate. Everyone's got a different strength. Bridget, we've got Olympic athletes. We've got people from business sense, all tying in these different strategies to bring your behavior change in place. Okay. Ask questions. We're here to help. DM us directly. If you have any questions or anything like that, please send to me directly. It's just absolutely insane how we can get the balance right. But you have to build your house on rocks and have that structure. Guys, thanks for your time. That was amazing. I'll share this out so you can just get adjusted and just say, this is real, man. This is real life things. People are changing. We are all in lockdown, but people are losing 20 kilos in lockdown. What's your excuse? Get it done, commit to yourself, and let's do this thing together. Have an amazing Friday and all the best for everything. You legends. Don't forget Seri and Jay's wedding workout tomorrow. It's 8 o'clock. It's going to be insane, and I will be back at 8 o'clock on Monday morning. See you guys later. Have an awesome day. Cheerio, and well done, Steve and Louis. Awesome stuff.